Hello everyone. For this week's Teen Maker Monday, we are going to make little lanterns in jars. So you're going to need an empty jar for sure. And if you don't have a mason jar at home, you can definitely use any empty jar, like a spaghetti sauce jar or an empty salsa jar. And you just have to make sure it's good and clean. And you can peel off the label. That you can soak it in water for a little bit and then it will peel right off. And then you will need a little tea light, a battery powered one so we don't start any fires. And then the rest of your supplies can really be any variety of things that you have around. If you have paint, you can use paint. If you have any old ribbons or even just twine, some fake snow, scissors, glue, or tape, you'll probably want that. And also, if you don't want to make a seasonal jar or lantern, you can also use things like the little glass beads, anything you want to decorate your lantern. So we have a few that are already done that we have done before here at the library, and these have used paint. And this one, I don't know if you can tell, kind of you can tell probably, that it has some little speckled snow all around the edges of the jar. And in order to get that sort of effect, if you have white paint, if you have an old toothbrush, obviously not the one you still want to brush your teeth with, you're going to go ahead and dip your toothbrush in that paint, and then you will take either your finger or a thumb and kind of flick it along the edge like that, and you're going to do it either inside or outside your jar, depending however you want it to be. And I would recommend practicing that technique on a piece of paper or something, and definitely cover up with newspaper or plastic where your area you're going to be in, because it will flick far. So be careful if you are doing the paint. And then if you are doing a snowy jar, if you want to cut out a little seam to tape inside, you sure can. If not, you don't have to. It can just be a snowy jar. Then you can take some fake snow and kind of mush it down in there to help hide your tea light. And oops, take out the little thing to blocking the battery. Turn on your tea light. Light in here, so you probably can't see it that well while it's light. And then you can mush the tea light down into the snow to kind of help hide it in there. And then you have a little lantern, a little fake candle to give you glow and warmth like that. So if you don't want to do a seasonal one though, I'll show you a little example of that too. We're going to use these glass stones, so bear with me while I get these in the jar. And they come in a lot of different colors, so you can kind of do whatever colors you would like. Get all those in there. Get my light out of there. And if your hands are too big for the jar, like mine, a good idea that I didn't bring with me, if you had any tongs, and kitchen tongs, you could use those to kind of wiggle things down in the jar. Get that candle all hidden away as much as you'd like. You can make it as deep as you would like or as shallow. And then you can just tie some twine around the top, wrap it around. Leave yourself enough to tie. Whoop. Might need a second hand to help hold things in place, or I should say a third or fourth hand, because I have two hands last time I checked. All right. And get your little bow, cut off your extra strings. That side doesn't have as much extra. There we go. And then you have your little, oh, my light went out. I'll have to reach in there. Probably got bumped. But you can do your lantern however you would like. Use your imagination.